Okay, everyone, I think I got the mic on. There we go. And welcome, everyone. Yes, what you're seeing is something really, really bright coming down the valley into Notthagi. And very cool and awesome to see the bacon flowing. And welcome everyone, and you may notice that I'm calling this stream day 161-B, and I used all my fingers and toes and a few chiclets and a couple other things that I found to do some counting. And yesterday's stream, which was technically day 161 Iceland time, so we're still on the same day, and this is what I'm doing. So hopefully you will enjoy what we get to see today. I am going to try to show some of my videos that I took while I was there, although I did review some of them and have a lot of wind noise, so not sure what the heck is going on. Anyway, hoping my audio is okay. Somebody let me know if you guys can hear me okay. So that's important for me to know. And if we're all good, just let me know. Somebody let me know. You guys can hear me okay? I hope. Because I don't have my headphones on. Yep. A-okay. Okay, audio is good, thank you. That's what I needed to know, and awesome. So, yeah, welcome back, everyone who's popping in again, and welcome to those people who are new. And it's pretty interesting to see what's going on right now. Of course, the volcano is not erupting right now, and we will show the tremor chart in a little while here. It is on the rebound though, and will likely start up while we are doing our thing, and hoping that that's what's going to happen. Right now I've got the Notthagi cam on, and that's what we're looking at. Alex France, hey, how was the trip? Sorry, it's been a long... Oh yeah, it's been a wonderful trip, and we'll be talking more about that as I show some of the video that I've got, and of course some of it is just not really fancy stuff. It's more of where I went on the trails and what things look like, to try to give you a little bit more of a perspective of what went on and where things are at. And let's see, we got 62 people in the 63 popped in already. Good to see everyone. 24 or 25 likes already, so great stuff. Glad to have you all on board. And let's see, I'm probably going to say hi to a lot of those people that are coming in. But I should remind everyone before we get any further, if you see in your chat box where it says live chat or top chat, that means you are watching the stream as it is happening. If it says live chat replay or top chat replay, that would mean that you are watching the stream that has already finished, and you will not be able to make comments in the regular chat box. You'll have to make your comments down below, like a regular video that has been uploaded, just so you know that. So when you're acknowledging something that was said, please don't just put yes or something like that in the comments. Because I have no idea what you were looking at the time. I don't have a time frame reference, so please, if you do make comments there, and I do encourage that. If you couldn't watch the show itself, you know, please don't be afraid to leave a comment, whether you liked it or whether you'd like to see something a little different, or you know, any of those things. Any positive criticism is more than welcome. And I don't mind people having their own opinions, that kind of thing. So all good with that. Anyway, I'm going to say hi to a few people that popped in. Of course, Arizona Snowman Morgan here is doing his good job as our, I guess, moderator, and he's always doing well, and appreciate that there, Mr. Arizona Snowman. Anyway, getting to name some of the people in here. We got Betty is in the house, Patty Henderson, Adulting is Hard is back, Doug Christopher, Flo Smith, Kim Rowdenbush. Hi, Kim. I see you. Ellis Wright is back. Let's see, who else? Adele, or if I'm saying it right, it should be Adele 51. I hope it's right. David is here. Let's see. We got Jay Donaldson also in the house. And going up here, Sherry Hewitt, Claire also here. Alex France popped in. Welcome, you guys. Wormhand, I guess is what that is. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. Let's see, who else? Yvonne Deeks, also back in the house. Good to have you back. Flo, I think I might have mentioned you earlier there, but welcome back, Flo Smith. William also popped in. Ronnie Rhino also here. I hear crickets. I still don't hear crickets. But welcome back. Robert Dowdy also in here. PJ Steele, welcome back, guys. Tracy Bills, Carla Edwards, of course, and I'm glad to have you on board, Carla. And thank you for all those videos and things that you have sent me there to help me out. Chuckster also in the house. Let's see, who else? Claire, I think I got already. JT also back again. Liz Markman Moyler also back. Glad to have you back. I think I mentioned Doug Christopher. Rayola also in here. Agent X popped back in as well. Hank is back in the house. Tracy Bills, and I think Kevin Haynes, one of the first ones to pop in. So good to see all of you guys, and welcome back. Grandma B also popped in. Carol Peacock. Let's see, Kathy H. Daryl Spurlock. Hi, Daryl. Glad to see you, Daryl. And good that you're back in here. Maria just dropped in as well. Nice to hear your voice sounding a bit more rested and happy again. Thank you. And yeah, I did do a little bit more resting today. It was yesterday. It was kind of crazy. But anyway, it's all good. So, Kite Buggy also back in the house. Miss Lobo Bob popped in. Let's see, Kananaskis Country also popped back in here. Catherine Fall, welcome you guys. Glad to have you in here. Good morning from Tasmania. And thank you, Catherine. And it's afternoon here in Alberta, Canada, where I am, and of course it's late in the evening over in Iceland. So we're covering the globe once again, and hopefully we'll keep everyone happy and try to get around things. Chicky Gomberg also back. Let's see, who else did I miss? I think I got most of you. Sandra Snyder back in the house. Stefan Broomhead also back. Well, good evening, Dr. Fox, he says. Linda M also popped in. Sandy Bird is here. And let's see. I think we got most of you guys that popped in. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot more dropping in here as soon as they get their notifications and so on and so forth. Anyway, what we are seeing on the screen right now, of course, is Nothaggy Valley, and you do see the very bright area of lava flow that's coming down on the eastern side of the slope back there, and happy to see that. I think the lava finally worked its way through the pool of hot molten lava that was sitting up in upper Meridalia, and has been moving and is coming down into the valley. So we will see the valley increase in size again, or height, as far as the lava is concerned. So it's pretty awesome to see that. And as I was saying, I'm kind of reluctant to show the chart yet, but I am going to actually just save the latest one here so we can get a little bit more of an idea of where we're at. And then I will show that real quick as soon as I save it and then load it up. And hopefully things will go fairly well here today with the stream. We do see a lot of flashlights there as the people are moving down the hills and so on, which is kind of neat. I like it. So pretty cool. And I'm just loading things up here while we're talking. So I'll get into there. Oh, I need to. Where are we here? There we go. Latest chart, and we'll get that loaded up for you guys, and we'll show that real quick. Wait, did it breach the berm? It's breached that, no, up in Notthaggy, or coming out of the upper Meridalia going into Notthaggy. That berm was breached a long time ago, Kim. It's not the southern end of Notthaggy, it's the north end of Notthaggy where that lava flow is. And anyway, I'm going to push the chart live here so you can actually see the chart. And that's what we're looking at right now. And you will probably see there that it is still off right now, and it is building though. And we're hoping that it will eventually get back up to where it is, or where it should be, or where it's erupting. So what we're looking for, of course, is this guy is up high enough. We're waiting for the green guy and the blue guy to make it up to the 4,000 line here, which will be pretty assured that that's where you're going to see some lava bubbling and flowing and things like that. So that's what we're waiting for, and hopefully that will happen in a matter of time while we're doing our stream. The berm that Gutentag showed recently, Kim, I'm not sure what Gutentag showed. You got to be more specific. Was it in the southern end, or where was it? That's what I need to know. So anyway, Gregory also popped in. Welcome, Ron of Virginia, also in the house. Let's see who else. I think I got Yvonne already. And did I miss anyone else here? DJ Puff the Third in the house. So glad to have you back on board. And I think I got most of the other ones. So good to have you all, and nice to keep at this. And I just wanted to show the other spots here. So right now, that's kind of the view from the what is it, the Meridalia view of the crater, and that you do see some glowing spots. The lava workers are definitely doing something there. You know, you can kind of see them. There's some eyes poking out, and they're all over the place. They're working on things. So we're going to get an eruption eventually here, and it'll be good. The other cameras, of course, are not showing as much, and this is unfortunately what we're seeing. And of course down here, this is the southern berm of Notthaggy, and you see some flashlight people wandering out of there, and the one with the flashlight coming towards the camera, he's not on the path. He's got to get over a bit. He's gonna get himself in trouble walking over there. He needs to be over. Let's see if I can actually show that. Let's see. He needs to be over here somewhere. The path is here, buddy. Go that way. Go that way. Yeah. Oh, he's going that way. No, maybe not. All right. He's walking up towards that camera, but he'll be okay. Nothing dangerous there. No cliffs to fall off. So that's all cool. I think he's realizing he's in the wrong spot now. Oh man. And that's the thing about being in the dark down there. You really got to be careful with where you are going. Seattle Kiwi also popped in. Sue Hayes also in here. Sherry Lawson. Sherry, did you get my email reply? Just wondering. And also, let's see, who else? Did I miss anyone else? No, I think I got most of you. Hey, Dr. Foxer is only okay, good. Friend also just popped in. Good to have you back here, friend. And all right. Anyway, I wanted to get it back to our valley view for right now because that's the only place where we're seeing the brightness of the lava, and that is right there, and it's awesome to see. So, Jen D, hey Dr. Fox, long time no see. Glad you're back, Jen. And yeah, been a little while. And just popped in for a minute. Have a hurricane on the way. Oh my God, friend! I hope you're batting down the hatches there. And Kananaskis country says, Dr. Fox. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat here. Lava live going. Yeah, it's going into that Haggy. So, not Haggy. Definitely. Ida is close enough to lose. To lose power. Yikes. Clive also in the house. Factor 5 suntan cream is recommended for Sunday. Woo! That's hot stuff. Anyway, yeah, that is awful bright pouring into the valley there, and I want to get onto that camera here just so we can kind of go back a little bit, just so you guys can see what that looked like earlier. And about 5 hours ago, if we go back, you can see it was just starting out up here. You can see that where it's flowing. And if we go back to something a little bit closer to our dark time, you can see it a little bit further down. And you can definitely see it, it came in this area, of course. And of course right here is where it's coming down, so that makes all of us kind of happy. And I'm thinking it's all good. So all right, I want to put it back to that live portion, so we are indeed live. So that's what you're actually seeing flowing down the hill, guys. And that is pretty cool, and I like it. So hopefully you're liking it too, and if you do like it, please hit that like button. Now I am going to try to load up some of the pictures and videos. I'll be very honest, I did not have enough time to download everything off of my cameras and get it loaded up. One of my cameras didn't work properly, so I did lose a bunch, but I'm not overly worried about it. I do have enough to basically keep me happy as to what I've seen and what I've done. So just kind of wanted to share some of those things with you guys. And like I said, the wind noise on my cameras were horrible in that sense. I didn't download the drone footage from my my Mavic Mini yet, but I did download the one video from my Mavic 2 Zoom. Unfortunately, because that was the day that it was so windy, I was just battling the wind and really not getting the shots I wanted, and it's unfortunate. But I'll try to show that. It's really to me it's low quality, as you know. Sure, it's recorded in 4K, but it's low quality as far as the actual footage. You know, I would have loved to have a lot better footage. So anyway, hopefully things will work okay here. And I'm going to try to load up some of those things. Why is that? Okay. I'll turn that guy off, and I'm going to see if I can find where the heck I put these, all of these. I did put a new folder on the desktop, so that was important for me to do that. That way I would have a little bit better access. And some of this stuff is not really well done, as I said, so I'm hoping that this will work out. And let's see. Okay, anyway, the video I'm going to show first is actually my first view of the actual volcano. And this was after I came up on the Trail AB on the west side. And of course I was using my Sony Action Cam. I did not have my my big camera out at the time. And like weight is one of the things that I'm really worried about. Is it buffering? It shouldn't be buffering. I'm seeing very good solid bit rate here, so if you're buffering, you should not be. One fish 26, I hope you can get that worked out. Maybe try reloading or something, because it is definitely working here. So anyway, I am going to cut the audio on this because, like I said, the wind noise was so horrendous. Seattle Kiwi, slight buffering, but went away. Okay. Because I'm watching my frame rate here, and it is really solid right now, so I'm not sure why you would be getting buffering. It might be your local areas. Good here. Okay, thanks, Arizona Snowman. Okay, no buffering anymore. Okay, good. Anyway, so let me push this one live, and I just wish my audio was better, because I did say a whole bunch of things that you know, I wanted people to hear of my first views, but it didn't work out. So I'm going to try it anyway, and we will see what happens. So this was the very first time that I seen the volcano with my own eyes, and you can hear that wind noise, and I may have to cut that audio down a bit. And of course that's me there, and you can see it was actually erupting, and you can barely hear me, so I'm going to cut the sound on that back. You know, that was my very first day that I was there, first time I seen it. And unfortunately the wind, like I said, the wind was blowing so hard that it was very difficult to see or to hear. So anyway, this is standing at the on the berm that is at the southern end of Geldingadalur, the big berm that they built down there, or on the that end, to keep it from flowing into the west side towards the Blue Lagoon and all that. So this was the first time, and I was actually kind of impressed that, you know, when I got up there, it was actually kind of an emotional moment. So it did do what it did, and of course I moved along a little bit more. Anyway, you see the paths aren't very good to walk on, but they did kind of have them marked out so you wouldn't be going over the edge. That's quite a drop on the right hand side there, and it's a little bit tough walking. So this was one of the things there that we could see. And of course, if you're looking, you can see, well, yeah, I'm moving the thing around too much. It's going to be hard to point things out, but over, you can see the bigger hill on the right hand side. That's what we referred to as Ant Hill, and then the other one just before it was Theater Hill. So, and at this point, it's still pretty good climb to get back up a little higher. And yeah, distance to the volcano from there was still about 2 kilometers, or 1.5 kilometers. Yeah, no, probably about 2 kilometers. So it is a long hike in there, and that is something that some people may not realize. It is very hard to get going. Okay, let's see. Russell Jr. also popped in. How far from Ragnar was that? That was actually, there was me panning around. Like I said, that's roughly around 2 kilometers at that point. So that's still quite a distance. So 1.5 miles, something like that, 1.6 miles. It's a lot of hiking, and of course, there's me yakking, but the audio was so poor that you know, a guy should have had a really huge windsock on there and all kinds of things. But that particular camera that I was using, the reason I was using it, it's better for stability. So, and that's a Sony Action Cam. What a rush to see the live. Yeah, it was, for the first time, it really is an emotional experience. You know, especially since I've been doing this streaming for so long already, and you know, once I got to see it, it's like, wow. Honestly, it is like really wow. And as you can see, you see all the rocks and things. You know, it's not a very good trail in that sense. You know, it's not clear of rocks and that you can walk very easily there, that kind of thing. So you have to be careful where you step and how you're walking there. And it is actually a really good thing I bought those new hiking boots, because that definitely saved my feet and my ankles. So Irish Monk in the house. Hey, also Karen. Yeah, Karen is here. Who else? Sherry. Did I miss somebody? Spion Claw also popped in. And let's see, anyone else there? Okay, Gary and Karen of PA, Leo Carlson. Welcome, you guys. So Silicone Avatar also snuck in there. Mona Lisa and 24/7 Live AZ Skies also popped in. Thanks for getting in here. Flo, I think I said hi to Flo already. So the berm built to block the Geldingadarler breach into Nandhagi Valley. That was The one, okay. Kim, that one was the original one, and that's been breached a long, long time ago. So, but anyway, the further up I got, the cloudier it got, and by the time I got up to the top of the hill here for a better look, it basically was so clouded over that I could not see anything anymore, and that was a disappointment. But I mean, I'll live with it. It is what it is. We can't control Mother Nature, so the whole idea behind it, of course, was to get up close and see. And it was yeah, it was interesting. So I'm trying to keep it. Trying to look at too many things at the same time here, so it's a little hard for me to keep going. More cracks on the hill that you were on? No, there on the hill there was none. Geez, Gary, Gary's Variety Channel, thanks for the super chat, £5. Glad to see you're back. And fridge needs restocking with Pepsi. Yeah, you bet. You bet. And thank you. I appreciate that. Cracks, good question. Yeah, I was not able to fly over to Theater Hill to look at the cracks. A matter of fact, because it was so windy all the time, the only time that the wind died down was while I was streaming. And of course, while I was streaming, I can't fly. Okay, it's pretty simple. It's one or the other. And the idea was I offered that I would stream from there for you guys. And it was so hard trying to fly the drones. I had issues with the Mavic Mini. For some reason it wanted some login and check-ins and like something I've never seen before on there, even though I've flown it multiple times. And I'm not sure if it's because I was in Iceland that it did that. I had updated everything before I left here, and I'm wondering if one of the updates messed things up and reset it somehow, or something like that. Feet were not sore. Feet were okay. It's just you see all these rocks that you have to circumnavigate, and Gary, that might be right. The GPS could have been confused, and that's something that I was thinking was actually happening with it. So as you can see, all these rocks that you're walking over and around and stepping on and tripping over, they are all old lava. And if you I didn't actually look at it closely, but or with the camera anyway, but I looked at it myself, and there's a good view of Geldingadalur. And now that smoke coming off of there, that is actually steam in a lot of those places, and that is actually what we're referring to as VOG, or volcanic fog. Okay, so you can see there's some very light patches in that lava bed, as well as some very dark areas. And as I panned around, I was trying to explain where everything was there, and pointing at what we refer to as Ant Hill and Theater Hill, and then the volcano itself. So and you can see what that looks like now. Like before, that valley was very, very empty, and to me it was interesting to see that. Anyway, I want to see how long this segment is yet here, and another 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna let it play out here, and then I'm going to take a break after that. Audrey also popped in. Wouldn't be long until it's snowing again. Yes, you're right. William Kershaw, how long? Oh, hang on. How long did how thick is the lava down there? Okay, the thickness, if you're looking at the spot right in front of us, the dark area, that is probably about 60 meters, of between 40 and 60 meters. So yeah, you got a couple 100 feet of lava sitting there, depth-wise. If you want to put it into English, check your test video for a cool link I shared. Okay, thanks, Electric Dog. Appreciate that. Going back and see what else there is here in the chat. Thank you. Want to see the whole thing? Yeah, I for this first video, I'll let that play through. That's what I wanted to show. But as you can see, it was very, very hard to see it. And then what ended up happening is very shortly thereafter, all that fog and clouds, everything moved in right into the way, and it just obscured the whole thing. And as you can see, it's moving in now, and you know, even from where I was standing, and that's still over a kilometer away from the volcano, and you just couldn't see it anymore. And yeah, 60 meters thick. There's a lot of lava sitting there, a lot of lava, and you can bet that stuff is still very, very hot down below the crust. So when you see people walking on it, you just gotta shake your head and go, fools, you know. But I'm not there to babysit people. I was there to try to get a good look at the volcano. And that's what I did, in fact. Welcome, Anita and Diane. Also, Zoe is also in the house. Helen B. Good to see you guys popping in. Diane, Michael. Good to have all you guys on board. Anyway, you see how this was my first day. Then you know, when I was there looking at it, and it was kind of poor, to say the least. And I know it doesn't really show any lava flow as per se. I would have loved to have seen, you know, everything flowing out. But it is, you know, when you're there, it is really, really amazing to see what it was like. And I actually, in this scene here, so. Oh, trying to get the whiteboard working. Okay, so, darn, it stopped. Anyway, yeah, so that one there, that's what we refer to as Ant Hill. This was Theater Hill, and of course, this is our volcano over here. So, that's the end of that first clip, and I thought it was kind of neat to just share that with you guys real quick. I'm going to put it back onto the Náthagi cam. That lava flow into Náthagi is interesting, and that was kind of what was stored up in the top area, just up on the top side, upper Meridalier, before it started flowing in. So kind of neat to see that. And anyway, I'm going to go take a break. And hopefully, like, all these guys here are okay. I have some video. We're going to discuss this side here and how thick that lava is, or was. It may be thicker now. This is kind of a new trail that they're making along the edge, coming down from the top. And it's pretty neat to see that people were walking over there trying to do their thing. So real cool. And I am going to go take that break, so please don't go away. If you have not hit that like button yet and you're liking what you're seeing, by all means do hit that like button. Also, if you want to see future streams, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you get updated as to when the new stuff is happening. And on that note, I am going to go take a 5-minute breather. Don't go away. Let's see. Before I run away, though, I'm going to say hi to a couple more people that popped in. Don Arnold, aloha to you. Let's see, who else did I miss there? The Doghouse GMC also back. Lizard Layers one. Welcome. Is that lava going into Nathagi? Yes, it is. It definitely is, and that is on the northeast side of Nathagi where it's flowing. So pretty cool to see that. Anyway, I'm going to go take that break, guys. Oh, Piggy is in the house. Hey, Piggy. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. And Piggy is one of my favorite people. Piggy, you're a good person. And glad that you're here. Okay, Dream of a Hive also in the house. Rock Marathon also popped in. Good to have all you guys. Jean also here. Patricia Blacklock also popped in. Judy McClellan, glad to have you back as well. Okay, I think for now I'm going to take that break though, so I will catch up with you guys in a few minutes. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll be back in about 5. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys and girls, I turned the microphone back on, and I was just trying to see what else is happening here. I still don't see anything coming out of the volcano. Of course, the chart is looking like it is on the way back up. So anyway, wanted to say hi to those who have just popped in, and glad you guys are on board. I see Thendis Nye came back in. Welcome back. Sharon Idle also in the house. Pat Murphy. Let's see. Brown Warrior. Who else did I miss there? A bunch of you guys. Johnny Ritchie popped in. Let's see. Who else? Kay Kaiser. Welcome. Maui Me also in the house. And of course Piggy. I caught her earlier there. Let's see, did I miss anyone else? I think I got most of you. If I didn't say hi to you, please excuse me for not doing that, but I may miss a few people, and do thank you for whoever has come in. Bill Kimmel also popped in just now. 420 is in the house. Echo the Bot, glad to have you back. Jane Binch also popped in. Welcome, and glad to have you guys on board. Anyway, okay, so all right, I need to focus on what I'm doing here, so trying to get back to the right spot. Unfortunately, like I said, I did lose one of the videos that actually talked about where I was going around. I filmed it with the other camera. It didn't work, and that was my 4K one, and unfortunately that was my trek around the bottom of Nat Haggy there, so kind of disappointed myself that way, but I still did get enough that I'm gonna throw this next one on, and this was just kind of a continuation of what I seen up on the hill and how foggy it got. And this was the part of the battle when you're looking at it, and I will let that play, and you guys can have a look and see. And yeah, you can hear that audio is just horribly noisy. So I'm gonna just turn that volume down a bit and talk over it. And this is me just saying, yeah, this is what it ended up looking like, and a little bit disappointing, but all good. And like I say, you can hear that wind just whistling like crazy. It is really kind of nasty in that sense, but it was good to be there and to enjoy what I could when I could. So this again, I don't know, this video I got to see how much of yeah, this was only 3 minutes long here in this shot. Unfortunately, the other one going around and the bottom end of that Haggy would have been much nicer had it recorded properly and not gotten lost. So that's sometimes what happens. Actually, I'm going to back that up just a little so we can hear it.
Not what you expect. The physical size of the volcano in comparison to Theater Hill as an example. When you're standing up there where I am, it's definitely a good comparison, and it is much larger than Theater Hill. Much taller. And you notice before the clouds came in, that lava flowing from the north side around the back to the west, back into Galvin Gadar. So very interesting to see that.
Okay, so that kind of just does the that's that video. Just wanted to share that with you guys and show you that one, and that's the soup that I was looking at, and it's unfortunate that that it turned out like that. But we'll put you back down here into Not Haggy, and of course our bright area there, that is the lava flow from before, and you know, it is what it is. But I do have some other videos that I captured from the other side with some decent flow, and I'm going to try to bring or load those up. So it's going to take a few minutes to find them, and of course I tried to stick them all in the same folder, but Windows has this amazing thing that it wants to stick things wherever it wants to, and it doesn't listen to what you want. So always pretty interesting. The drive around in the car. Oh, let's see. Yeah, actually, I do have some more car video footage, and I do want to share some of that with you, but I want to actually try to minimize, because some of that, like when I drove back from the site here, I drove back into Grindavik, and I did have some of that. You should replay the ice cream video. Actually, I'm going to show you where I got the ice cream. I will do that, but I'm going to have to load that up because that's actually 2 or 3 different segments. So I'm going to do that after I take another break there. But just wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit. And yeah, it was don't show no. Come on, Yoda is back in the house, and yeah, not that ice cream video. No, we're not going to show that one. We're going to show a different one where I actually went and got the ice cream, or where I got my original ice cream. So, and I did send a few people that picture, so it was kind of neat. But I will show that after the break. I just need to get the right videos in the right sequence here, otherwise it's not going to work out for us. But it was pretty cool to do that. Let's see, which one did I play? I just played that one. I'm going to turn that off, and yeah, I want to get rid of that one. And trying to load some of these videos up, sometimes it's not so easy when you have too many, and they're not labeled correctly. I'm just basically have the normal labels on there that the machine kind of provides you with, and I'm trying to find the right spots. Some of them are a little bit long and a little bit boring, so yeah, let's see if I can get this one going. Maybe I can do that. Yeah. Now I can't remember exactly where the heck I was when I did this one. I'm actually going to play that, push it live here, and I think this might have been where I was coming back from a little trek that I took around the Iceland area, so I don't think there was any audio recorded on it. It's just me doing some driving down the road, and as we actually drive by, oh yeah, there is audio. I gotta turn that down because I didn't do any narrating because I'm by myself, so I wasn't in a talkative mood. Anyway, this is actually about 20 minutes long, this video, but I'm going to break it up a little bit, and we'll turn that road noise down. And this was coming down or going west on 427, and actually heading towards the volcano site, and then it actually keeps on going towards Grunewald, because I didn't go back to the volcano that day because it was too foggy at the site at the time. And yeah, I love road trips too, Frosty username. It definitely it is pretty cool. And I just wanted to point out here, though, like a lot of this is very, very neat when you're looking at this. All these hills are volcanic hills, okay? All this stuff you see on the sides covered in moss, that is all lava flows. And this is something that, you know, it's really, really quite unique. You really feel like this is a different place altogether that you're driving in. Yeah, 100 or 239 lava lovers in the back seat, you bet. That was exactly what we enjoyed. I can't remember exactly where we are here. I have to let the video run to be able to see. But it was kind of neat seeing that. I'm going to let that continue to play, and I'm going to go take my break. And I will also, while I'm taking my break, I'm going to check on the chart and see if it's moved up a little bit. I don't see any lava flowing yet, but I did want to have a quick peek at the chart. Anyway, this is on Highway 427, and we are going westbound. And it looks pretty cool. And like I said, all the hills that you see, every one of them is a volcano, you know, or volcano flow. So pretty interesting. Did you get the... No. Wessex, they wouldn't let me keep them. That black bunny, that he's still living in Iceland, and he's doing his thing. Besides, I think BB would be really jealous if I brought home another bunny, and I'm very happy BB was very receptive when I did come home, and she was come to Central Oregon. It's a big lava field, absolutely, Larry, and I'll mention some of that in a little bit as well, to kind of let you know what the basaltic fields of lava in Oregon are, and we may discuss that a little bit more too. But like I say, every one of these mounds or hills that you see is a different volcano of a different era. So I'll let you watch that. I'm gonna go take a 5-minute breather. So keep smiling, keep looking, and don't forget to hit that like button, guys. As well as if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to consider subscribing for getting some of the future videos, future streams that we have coming up. But this is from my trip from Iceland, just so you understand. It is not a live feed, okay? Just so you understand that as well. So this was done last week, or almost, I think, 9 days ago or something like that. So that's when this was recorded. So it is fairly fresh video, but don't go away, guys. I will be back. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Keep smiling. Thanks. Okay, guys, I turned the microphone back on for a second. I just want to back that up just a little bit here because we wanted to point out a couple things here. Right to here, if you look over on the left-hand side, that is the poor farmer's house, as everybody calls it, and it's kind of what it is. And I've got some more pictures, so that's right here. And I never realized how much of a hill this is here when you're looking at it from a different perspective, like from a map. You don't realize the height of it. So that's something that I just wanted to point out. And at this point, we've already driven past the other parking lot, the entry to the parking lot 3, which would have been back behind us here. And that's the one that I parked in the last time I was there, or second last time. So kind of interesting. But like I said, I did want to stop here and kind of point out. So that lava, when it does come down, it's going to end up flowing probably here, and if it goes over, then it's going to get the house. Okay, but this is very low here, and there's a culvert right there, and that culvert comes through and goes under the road, so we may see the lava flow going through there. It's so hard to tell what's going to happen in the future. So I just wanted to point that out while I was looking at this video. And I know I cut my break really short, but as we let this go, I should narrate this anyway, because this is kind of right in the nitty-gritty, showing you what's going on. So off to the right-hand side, you have some pretty steep cliffs, and then did you drive past Siggy's old house? Yeah, well, I don't know if that's Siggy's old house. You can see off on the right-hand side the bulldozer, and then the other piece of machinery. Those were the ones that built the berm, and they had them down here, and so that's all good. And then the parking lot here, this is parking lot number 2, and you can see that, yes, they have the porta potties there, and yes, there were quite a few people parked in there at the time. So that's parking lot number 2, and it was pretty neat to see. And then as we kept going here, your volcano, of course, is off to the right-hand side. You can't see it from this point at all. But we'll be coming up on parking lot number 1 fairly quickly. There's another digger on the other side, on the left-hand side. I'm not sure if that one was used over there as well. Probably was. Anyway, then as we keep going, you'll see that we come to a slowdown. And that slowdown area, of course, is where parking lot number 1 is the one that's most popular. And people really liked parking over there, I guess. Yeah, you can see it now in the just off. Well, it looks like we're going to run straight into it, but we don't. That was referring to Siggy's house. Siggy grew up in. Okay, the house. Anyway, yeah, so you slowed down a whole bunch here, and they did have some traffic lights there as far as slowing everybody down. So it was all cool. Our road trip, yeah, you better believe it. So again, this is parking lot number 1, and you notice the blue bin there. That was actually where the Rangers were. And then if we keep going down this road, it actually goes into Grindavik. So I'm going to I'm going to go take a little bit more of a break since the travel to Grindavik wasn't anything super, but there is some nice scenery there, so I'm going to let that play while I rest my voice here for a little bit more, and then once we get close to Grindavik, I will see what we can do with showing a little bit more of what's down there. And it is definitely a fishing town, so pretty neat and interesting. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Let this play. Okay, hi. For those who are just new in the channel, no, this is not live. This was recorded about 8 days ago while I was there in Iceland, and this was kind of showing my trek back to Grindavik to give you guys an idea what the road was like, and if you ever wanted to go there. And as you can see, it is very nice and green there. If you keep your eyes open, you can see some of the horses. I can't remember which side they were on, but there were some Icelandic horses there, some unique houses, and there's you can see Grindavik, as a community a little further down the road, and as we come into it, it kind of slows down a little bit. And I did do a little drive around. Yeah, I just passed Siggy's old house. Okay. I actually, hang on. Let's stop that then. I want to go back to Siggy's old house. Pause. Okay. Because I'm not exactly sure where it was, James. And let's see if I went back too far here. Sorry, Jed. I'm hoping I'm in the right place. Getting pretty close to it, I think, if we looked at this. And I can't see because I got my other thing in front of the thing there to try to pause it. All right, we'll do it this way. All right. Okay, I'm not sure where Siggy's old house was, so is it in this screen here now? Do Siggy own the house? All the houses? I don't know. Not in that area, I don't think. But where'd you go there, Jed? Did I go past it already or no? I'm just wondering, because it would be there somewhere. And I know that this wasn't the old house on the right hand side. Sorry, I'm lost now. I saw it earlier. Okay, well, I'm going to be posting these videos anyway in my little road trip adventures. So yes, you went past it. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. We'll take a look in a bit, but if we have it on there, then maybe we can get it pointed out later on. I just kind of figured I'd share this with you guys so you can actually see what we're looking at, and it is kind of nice to see what it looks like from a ground perspective when you're driving along. And to me, looking at a map is always difficult because it's 2D. And at least with this, even though we are watching a 2D screen, it still gives you a little bit more of a 3D perspective as to where things are. So it was kind of neat in that sense. And yes, for those who are joining, this is recorded from previous. So that's kind of, yeah, kind of what see what? I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to read the chat at the same time. It was a bit further back and down towards the ocean from the main road. Okay, Siggy, we'll go find it if I get a chance. Anyway, Siggy, was it visible on the in the video? I'm just curious. Anyway, Pistol Pete says hi, neighbor. Welcome. Let's see. Did I miss others coming in? Tony Goodman also here. Yona, of course, is here. Siggy is here. Welcome, Siggy. And yes, yes. Okay, saw it. Okay. Anyway, so this is coming into Grindavik, and looks pretty cool. This is still on 427, and going past some of their indoor facilities there for I'm not sure what's all in there. Probably some kind of a sporting event thing or something. Pretty neat looking. And okay, so if you would have gone to the right side there, you would have run into the gas station. I went left, and because I was nosy, I wanted to see what was actually in town. And we drove down. I drove down to the harbor area, kind of, sorta, and looked at stuff there. It's pretty neat. And I'm sure this is bringing back all kinds of memories for Siggy right now. So kind of cool. And about 6 minutes 30 seconds back. Okay, well, I'll have a look once we get there. When you went past the red car on the right side of the road. Okay, we'll be able to locate that. So anyway, this is heading down towards the harbor. You can see a fishing ship right down there, or a few of them docked. These are on the right hand side there for their office. So that was pretty cool. And then as we went around, you can see some of the other things. I'm assuming that those are processing plants for the fish. So pretty neat looking stuff. Kind of reminds me of a few places out in the western coast of British Columbia, as well as I'm sure down east east side of Canada has probably got something similar to this as well. What about Vizar? That's one of the camera feeds that we were getting. They supplied the close-up cam for a while there, Sue or Sus. That's kind of what we were looking at. So anyway, I think this is where I headed back towards the my favorite N1 gas station, and met some of the locals there that were very kind, very friendly, helpful with some of the information, and they let me actually kind of film in there. And of course, it's good business when you give them positive feedback, and that definitely is what I did with everything that I mentioned there. So you know, it's neat, interesting, lots of fun. And as I said, a majority of what they do there, I guess, is fishing and processing. There you can see the fire station, and I'm not sure if that's just a fire station or if that's where the search and rescue are based out of as well. Maybe Siggy's got some insight on that one. And I think from there I headed back up to take a break and get some ice cream. So no, I don't know if I got ice cream this time around or not. I don't think I did. It was I think I just went and had a hot dog and some coffee and enjoyed sitting there for a little bit, and it was pretty neat. So yeah, as you came up here, and that gas station where all the cars are parked there and the red flags, that's where I went, and I thought it was kind of neat checking that place out, and I did enjoy that. So okay, that's the end of this segment, and then I have the next segment where I actually went into the store and filmed it, and I'm going to try to load that one up. In the meantime, what I will do is put you back onto what's happening there, and not Haggy. That lava is really bright. I'm surprised that it's so bright coming down the hill and washing that out. Dr. Foxy was just on the holes, on his hauls in Iceland. Yeah, holidays. Yes, that's when I was there. Anyway, so this is a live screen right now of what's happening down in Not Haggy. And if we go look at the actual volcano, this is the MBL camera from Fagradalsfjall looking up at the crater, and right now we don't see anything happening up there. So I'm going to leave it here for a second, and I'm going to see if I can load up the right video for showing what was inside. cod, lobster, shrimp, haddock. Okay, pretty cool. The rescue operation is separate from the fire station. Okay, thank you, Siggy. I wasn't aware of that, but thanks for clarifying that. And I'm going to see if I can load up the other video here. Not so easy to do with when they're not named correctly. Let's see. I gotta just check on which one I actually just loaded up. Oh, hang on. I gotta cancel that and get in the right one. Okay. 243. All right. I gotta get the next one after that. So, give me a second. 24. It's got to be 244 if it was 243. And we'll see if that one will work. Okay, I'm not sure if that's the right one. I'm going to play it here just to test sample it. And yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll push that one live. And again, these are recordings of when I went there. And why is that not pushing live? Hang on. Okay, I'm actually going to stop that thing. Okay, we'll back that up. All right, I'm going to put it back to single screen here for myself and get it going. And it has audio, so...
Hey guys, so I'm ending my little road trip here, just outside of a little gas station. And I know it's windy out here.
Candy, candy, I want candy.
You see the candy store. This is a gas station, restaurant, candy store, and everything else together. Looks pretty cool.
Okay, that was just the one portion of it, and I got to load up the next portion. So give me a half a sec. And 44. I need 45, and that shows the rest of it. Whoop. There we go. So there's your ice creams.
Sugar in there? Pepper. Ooh, pepper topping. It's one of those chocolate. Very interesting stuff. We don't see this in Canada, so I'm sure not remembering. And then, of course, they also have those famous hot dogs that everybody likes. And you can get all kinds of different cookies and you name it. So, you haven't got hungry yet, you should be. Pretty awesome looking stuff. And no, this is not a commercial. This is just to show you what they've got here. Love it. So, fuel up. In more ways than one when you come to this place. And of course this is in good cool. And they even got Cream chips, just like back home in Canada.
Okay, so that kind of showed that video, and I thought it was pretty neat to be in there and be able to see that. So yeah, Jed, I'm hungry too. I just had pizza. I didn't stop there. Wish I had. Larry, you missed out. You missed out. And you know, I like going into those little places. The people there were great. Actually, the short lady that you might have actually recognized her. She is actually one of the search and rescue people, and I remember seeing her on some of the other videos when we were originally watching, when they had some close-ups, and you know, she was one of the people out there doing her thing at the time, volunteering as search and rescue, of course. So it send you ice cream from Iceland. Yeah, no, you'll have to. I'm back in Edmonton, Alberta. So I just wanted to share that little. Pretty cool. That store had everything in it, and pretty interesting. You know, they don't have the cafeteria style restaurant or whatever you want to call it. They make you the food. They got different things there. Not sure where they put all the kids' stuff in there. Maybe coconut. Oh, yeah. Frozen to keep lava ice cream. I didn't see any lava ice cream. That's something they didn't have on the menu. So, Juliana, I can't help you. You'll have to order it yourself. It's pretty cool to have been there, and I liked it. Let's see, why is this saying? Oh, Carol Peacock throws in a $50 super chat. This is amazing, Dr. Fox. Thanks for sharing the videos of your time in Iceland. $25 is direct to the Arizona Snowman. Because okay, I'm writing that down, and okay, I'll get it on the list here. Okay. Okay, I got it written down there. Thanks, Carol, and I will take care of that, and we'll make sure things happen there. Okay. So he is actually a very busy fella there. So we'll work on that, and all cool. Faux show snow. Okay. Let's see. How come that didn't show there, David? Okay. All right. That's all fixed. And anyway, kind of really cool. Really neat to see. And I thought it was kind of nice to be able to share that with you guys. So it really, you know, for me, the fact that the people were as friendly as they were was really good. I did ask permission to go in and film before I actually did, and so they did say yeah, absolutely. And you know, if you ever get to Grindavik, please do stop there and enjoy either a hot dog or you know, and a coffee, that kind of thing. And if you have a sweet tooth, that's the place to hit. You know, they definitely have a little bit of everything in there, and the ice cream is pretty good. So Sharon Idle, did you need? No, no, I didn't have one of them, and Uh, we'll leave that one alone though, Sharon. Piggy would bop you, brutal. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, be nice, guys. Be nice. Let's not get too rough in there. Yeah, it was really, really cool. Those hot dogs sound good. Actually, Echo, they are good. Like, like I've had hot dogs in a lot of places, and I have to say, the Icelandic hot dog beats them all. Okay, it has got excellent flavor, especially if don't worry about just doing anything. Just say load it up, and they load it up, and it is very tasty. Very the honey mustard that they have on there, and the other sauce, very, very good. And I actually think that it might be something to actually bring back here to Edmonton, because for me it was cool. Yona, okay, I'm not able to read that, but I hope somebody can translate. And something come to Iceland. Yeah, I actually am thinking of going back to Iceland if this volcano keeps going or not. I do kind of like it there. Do they serve bacon? Actually, I don't know. I think there's bacon on the burgers. I did have fish and chips there. Fish and chips was good. Diane, is it like a Chicago? No, not like a Chicago hot dog. I've had Chicago hot dogs. I've had the good old Coney dogs and other ones. And I hate to say it, but it beats them all. Iceland's hot dogs are really, really good. I like them. So I might be biased that way. Hey everyone, great that Doctor went to Iceland. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with the trip, and it was nice. Trip number 10 for live streams on day 6,000. Yeah, the only thing that I have to work on is more financing for another trip, but I have to wait a year before I can do that. And hopefully some of this COVID stuff will be gone by then, and we don't have to worry about that so much anymore. And that's one of the big things that I found with over in Iceland, majority of people you didn't have to have masks on in most places, so they were pretty good with that. You found in the hotels and places like that, people would still wear masks. Some of the, like where I was staying at the Hilton, they kind of have a mask policy in the lobby. Once you get into the restaurant, if you're at the buffet, of course, they prefer that you have your mask on. And then once you go sit down and eat, of course, you're taking your mask off. So it was pretty neat, pretty interesting to see and work with, and I kind of like that. They do take their precautions, and I think especially at a buffet that you do want people wearing their masks, because you never know. Many places are too cold here for sheep. Okay, let's see. Maria says, don't worry, Dr. Fox, all the super chats are in, should be able to help you get there again. Yeah, once we get up there, and it is, like I say, it is quite an expensive place. We had to wear plastic gloves in the buffet. Oh, wow. That's interesting, James, or Jed. We didn't have to do that there. And mind you, they had, clean tongs that you used to pick up the food and that, so nobody was touching it with their hands. And majority of the people were neat and clean, and I didn't see anyone that was out of place, kind of grubby looking or anything. So, that's I guess the difference when you go to a place that's got a little higher rating, 4.5 star type thing. So you pay for it, but it was well worth it, in my opinion. If you will come back, my husband will invite you to our home. Oh, Yona, why? Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I would like to visit. That would be nice. And did the hotel room with a view of no? My hotel room actually had a view towards the harbor, unfortunately, and I do have some of those pictures, and I was going to try to see if I can load one or two of those up. So we'll see if I can do that in a second. Now, I was supposed to go take a break here, but I'm just going to just take a very, very short break while I try to load up some of the pictures. And it's going to be hard for me to load these pictures up. I'm going to try to actually bring up videos that I took from up top on the ridge of the volcano at the time. Dream of a Hive throws in a 30-pound super chat. Second trip to two savings. Yeah, I will definitely throw that in there into the kitty and into the piggy bank. No offense, piggy. And not Piggy's piggy bank, but can see Greece going back into lockdown at the end of the season. Oh boy, don't want to see that. The harbor is nice too. Yeah, actually, the view was fairly nice. So, thank you, Dream of a Hive, for that super chat. You guys are awesome, and thank you very much for the support. And okay, I'm gonna take a real short break here. Try to load up a couple of the other videos as soon as I can find where Windows put them. The other ones I put in the right folder. I knew where I put them, but Windows decided that it wanted to make new things for me. So when you're downloading, and it's crazy from the camera, so I'll have to see what I can do. Just waiting on the new knee now. Yeah. So Piggy has got to go get her knee surgery done after things heal up completely with the leg surgery that she had. So hopefully all that will get going. Piggy banks and Bob Fund. Yeah, the Bob Fund. Okay. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. I'm going to leave this on right here, and then don't go away, and keep smiling. We'll see some more of the wonderful stuff shortly. Okay, I did load a few of the pictures up, and I'm probably going to have to do this again here break-wise. But this was that church, if you guys remember in the car video when we had everybody in the car. That was a solid picture of that church, just so you guys could see that. And it's a pretty unique monument. And I just thought I'd share that. You know, it was neat looking, and I thought it was cool. So that's kind of nice to look at, and yeah, very, very interesting. And we did hear that chiming when, if you watched the road trip video there. Anyway, this was the view from the hotel room windows. So I guess that's looking kind of south, and then the next one looking across the street there. Kind of a really unique building roof on that, and the one, and that's looking towards the harbor, of course, so you couldn't see exactly what was going on over there. But yeah, yeah, no, Piggy, it's not a space shuttle, but close. Looks like a rocket launcher of some sort. Anyway, just panning around a little bit more, you can see what it looked like from the hotel room window, and I thought it was kind of neat to be able to do that. And you know, this is now looking, I guess, a little bit more to the northwest, so pretty cool. And then I did see some of these Icelandic horses, and I really did want to take some pictures of it, because the church reminds me of columnar joints in basalt. Okay, haven't seen that, Thendis, but okay, thank you. Very interesting. Anyway, those horses, those are Icelandic horses, obviously. So wanted to share that with you guys, and of course, here's a nice colored fella there, with some big spots on him, and very unique. You were so close to the CPU. Yes, it was just down the street, Jed. Yeah, just down at the other end of the block, basically. It was kind of neat. Anyway, I heard so many people talking about Icelandic horses, I figured I better take some shots. And I do like horses myself, so I enjoyed this. So anyway, they were cute, nice looking, and we'll throw you back over to Nathagi Valley. And I want to do a refresh on the flow chart here, see if we're going up yet. No, looks like it's going back down a little bit. Okay, it's kind of holding steady. It's not really wanting to erupt yet. We'll see what happens. And anyway, I wanted to load up a couple more videos, so give me a few seconds or minutes here. And like I said, it was hard to find where Wonderful Windows put these things. On my other computer, I had it set properly, and this one decided to put them everywhere but where I wanted them. And okay, not there. Okay, they might be in that same folder I was looking at. So give me a few seconds, and we will see what we can come up with. I did take quite a few, so had some interesting shots, but I also had some video, so I wanted to make sure we got those in there. And I wonder how it organized these, or did it stick it somewhere else? Yeah, I didn't have a chance to get at all of it, but okay, I do see some of the pictures I want to bring up here, and okay, so I'm actually going to bring one up specifically, since we were looking at the Nathagi Valley, where that lava is coming down. Since we're looking at that, I wanted to bring that up so you guys can actually see where that is. And this is a pretty good picture of what we're looking at. So if I get that live, and hopefully it'll do that. So you see where it is right now on the screen, of course. So once we go live, we should be able to see where it puts it. And come on. There we go. Okay, so the area in question, of course, is over on the right-hand side where we've seen that flow. And hang on, this thing is not working for me here. Okay, it should work now, or will it? Uh-oh, it's taking its time. Something else is running in the background or something. Anyway, you can see the volcano erupting at that point in time, and you can see some of that flow. And I'm trying to switch things here so I can actually draw on the screen. There we go. It's gonna switch for me, and need to go back down and get my whiteboard into the right place, and that should work. So where we are seeing the lava come down is in this area right here, and I do believe it's right around here that we're seeing that very, very bright flow. This was the flow here that we watched build up. So, and that was actually flowing in this direction over here. So it was pooling up up here, and did the garbage man take? No, he didn't take my crayons. So this gives you a pretty good idea of where it is in the valley and what we were looking at. And I thought it was pretty awesome to be able to kind of show you this picture. And the original berms, of course, the one berm was up here somewhere, and then the other one was up on the left-hand side. And then this was where we seen the original really big bacon slides, right? And that was pretty cool. So this material, as of late, was flowing down in here, and unfortunately that all happened after I left. So Guten Tag had some of the good videos on that. So it's pretty awesome to see how that flow was going down there. And you guys can always have a quick peek over at his stuff to see that. And I'm going to see if I can get this thing to split again, and I will see if I can go find my other videos, because I do have some videos from on top that I took, and they were actually pretty good. So just got to go find the files, and hopefully it'll work out. Oh, I turned the wrong one off. Okay, I want to leave that one on. I have too many things open, so it's fighting me. It doesn't want to display everything all at once. It's something you learn about your software, and pretty interesting. So let's see. Oh, this guy. No, that guy stays on. There we go. All right, now I can add a few more here. And I gotta find where it stuck my videos. They might, oh, they're down at the bottom. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop these up here kind of at a random rate. I don't know which video was what. And I'm gonna see if that one will play. Media. Yeah, that's only 2 minutes long, but no, hang on, that's only 16 seconds long. Okay, I'll play that one anyway. And we'll push it live. And this was basically from the eruption itself when I was there filming. And I do believe I did that after I was doing the streaming. So you'll see it in a second here. It'll pop up on the screen. And I hear the engines revving up on the, there we go. It was just some very, very neat stuff coming up at the time. And I thought it was pretty cool to be able to see that, you know, fairly close up, and you actually really see that lava churning in there. So pretty cool. Anyway, while that's doing its thing, I'm trying to load the other videos, and I'm gonna see if this one is longer. We'll get rid of that, and okay, why is that one not working for me? Oh, no, that one's only 23 seconds too. Okay, I gotta figure that out and get rid of that one. Sorry guys, trying to get these things going here sometimes is not so easy. And I don't know why they don't want to work so well. I gotta change this. I need to be able to see how big the video is. It's not showing me the details that I want to see. Okay. Okay, let's try this guy. Okay. It's having some issues loading up right now. I don't know why. It doesn't like MPEG-4s, I think. We'll see if it'll pop it live here. It may be black for a second, but it will come to life, I hope. And or will it? No, it's not showing it for me. Darn it. Okay, something's not working right. We'll get that fixed. Actually, I'm going to take a break, guys. And I'm going to just see what's going on with these videos, why they're not playing. They should be. And they should be able to load up fairly easily. So hang in there. I'll leave you here in that Hagi. And don't play with the lava. Don't walk on the lava, please. And I will be back. Going to take a Pepsi break and try to load up some of these other videos in the meantime. So keep smiling and don't go away. And if you haven't hit that like button yet and you like what you've seen so far, please by all means do consider hitting that. Also, if you are new and you want to see more of these streams that we have coming up in the future, you please consider hitting that subscribe button and go from there. Hit that bell notification, since things aren't necessarily going by schedule all the time. We're trying to accommodate what goes on with the actual eruptions a little bit more. That's why this weekend stream here did not start at 12 noon, but rather at 4 p.m. I was hoping the volcano would be back up by then. It's being stubborn and it hasn't come up yet, but it's due any time really to start shooting back up. So hopefully it will. So don't go away. I will be back in about 5 minutes, and hopefully I'll be able to get some of these videos loaded up. Thanks, guys. Hang on. Okay, I got one of them loaded up here, so I just kind of wanted to share that. When you see how much rock was just thrown down on the sides there as it blew over, this was one of the more lively eruptions that I filmed. This is only about a minute or two long here. It was pretty cool to see, and watching that lava come out was pretty darn interesting. And of course you can hear the helicopters in the background. but you can also see that that lava flow, and you can hear the wind noise, and that's why there's camera shake. It was really, really bad, but you know, the wind makes it tough, unfortunately. And when you're up that high, it is. So right now it's looking pretty good though, and I really did enjoy watching this. This is, you know, the real McCoy. You see that lava just going crazy inside, and really, really awesome. Let's see. Yeah, that's when what I was referring to about it flowing into Geldingadarla on the south side of the screen there, left-hand side. It was really doing a good job, but you can see everywhere that it poured out in all directions. So this, what I was looking at was this here, right, as it was really, really flowing out. But as you see, it's doing a heck of a job, and it's going all over in the front. I don't need to scribble on it. You can see it. It's just flowing everywhere at the time. So yeah, I had some lucky weather days. Actually, yeah, there was a few that were not so bad. So I didn't mind seeing what I did, and it was all good that way. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd share this little clip with you, and it was definitely worthwhile looking at it. And man, that lava was just churning in there. So you know, this is the real McCoy. This is a volcano. It's you know, for me, like I said, this is the first time I've ever been able to witness one myself in action, and it really, really did what it did. Let's see. Oh, Marbeko bringing up things. It's 3:10 a.m. here in Greece. Piggy, why aren't you sleeping? What, no lavanados? No, I didn't see any lavanados. It was too windy for them, I think. All that wind was keeping them cool down. And you can actually see that by, you look at the lava flows, you see how they're turning very gray on top, even though they are still flowing. It's the wind is cooling the tops of the lava off very, very quickly, and doing a heck of a job at creating a crust on top. And I just thought, you know, man, this thing is just pounding out that lava when I was there. And yes, for those who are joining, this is not live. This is what I recorded while I was on my vacation. And it was some pretty awesome footage that I was able to capture. But like I say, a little bit shaky up there. I did not bring the full tripod, and I should have actually brought the tripod with me. I did have a monopod, but that wasn't so good because there's nothing to really wedge it in between, and I kind of regret that part, not bringing the tripod up, and I should have, because the one that I've got is fairly decent, and it would have served well looking at this. So but this is, you know, it's pretty decent to be able to share that with you guys, and actually let you look at it. And a little shaky, like my nerves before the first morning martini. Oh, Frank, if you're having martinis in the morning, there's a problem. Not enough olives. Oh, I know, bad joke. But anyway, yeah, it was some pretty awesome spillage happening, and I did enjoy that. So that was the one, and I'll see if I can get the other one going here. And this is another video from the same location, but you can see a little bit more lava flow down in the front, and that's what I was kind of looking at, and that's this stuff here. And like I said, you know, you can really see it flowing out of there. And by the way, this here, this is Theater Hill, and unfortunately I did not fly the drone over Theater Hill. I did have intentions of doing so, but the wind was just too much to be able to fly. Hence to Pepsi for oh gee, thanks Piggy, thanks. Thank you. Just figured out where Cheetos cheese comes from, and the lava cheddar. Okay, well, there it is. It's the neon orange that's in there, and that is actually pretty cool. And yes, guys, if you are over there, or you're going, or ever want to plan to go there, the important part is that you need to understand if you're up on the ridge, you'll need a long lens, at least a 300 mil, to get some decent shots. If you're over on the west side, you can get away with basically a 50, 60 mil or 70 mil lens. But over on the ridge, I went. Of course, this was my 300 mil on my Canon that I was using, a 77D, and kind of intermediate, not quite pro, but also not really a beginner's camera either. So it's got some features in it that I still haven't figured out yet or discovered, and I still got to work on that. So in the future, we'll be able to do more things with the camera, but we'll work on that. Yeah, and you know, it was pretty nice to be able to see the this lava flowing out of there, and pretty cool. So and yeah, for those who are just joining, this is recorded from a bunch of days ago here, when I was actually in Iceland viewing it myself, and really did enjoy seeing where everything was flowing and going. So pretty cool, pretty neat stuff, and I did like it, and I thought it was awesome to be able to share this with you guys, because I think there's a little better video than watching the other cameras. So just thought I'd throw that in, and it looks pretty good for me anyway. And yeah, that lava was just, you know, like I said, it was really churning away in there. So really cool to see. Perfect view. Yeah, thank you, Piggy. And yeah, it is. It was a good shot, good close up, and you know, I liked it quite a bit. So wish I could have stayed there forever, but you know how things go. You do have to go do your thing, and pay heed to nature if you need to know. Agreed, Dr. Fox says you get the size out of the camera, don't catch. Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing is, you know, and what I really have to throw in there though is when you're climbing up the big hills, bringing, you know, the bigger the camera, the more it weighs. The bigger the lenses, the more it weighs. So that's something to bear in mind. So if you're are bringing a whole selection of lenses, rethink what you need. And like I said, in this case, a 300 mil is you know, what you really want up there. Like mine is 75 to 300, and it did what it needed to on the ridge side. So pretty awesome. Now I did have some other photos that I took from up there in various directions, and it was pretty good. So I'm gonna deal with some of those later on. I want to actually work on them. RUV cam weighs 600 kilograms. Oh my God, 600 kilograms? No, the camera itself doesn't weigh 600 kilograms. I can assure you that. That camera is the camera itself maybe 2 or 3 or 4 kilograms, but as far as the rest of it was it's pretty heavy. Like the tower they've got up there, and the repeaters and all that stuff. It's pretty interesting. So, but there. Okay, so great visuals Saturday 21st. Really enjoyed it, and yeah, thanks Edith. And glad you guys did enjoy that as well. So yeah, the for me it was pretty cool to be there, and like I said, you know, it being the very first volcano that I've ever seen in an active state, it has impressed me. It's a lot bigger than I originally thought it was going to look. So and that lava pile there is very deep. You know, everything that is built up. And if you notice off on the left hand side, down in here, there's still a lot of room in the back here. Like if you look at the level over on the right, you know, it's really built up over here, but there's nothing over on the left side, and you can bet that this is going to fill up over here as well, and it will eventually do that. So that's something that we can look forward to in the future. Once this area here all gets built up, we are going to see the flow heading the other direction. Okay, I zoomed in a little bit more there. I don't know why, but let's see if I can get back on there. I wanted to see a little bit closer. So Lorraine, happy to see you're back. Dr. Fox, good morning from Perth, Australia. Welcome, Lorraine. And let's see who else. Hugh Blackburn also popped in. Let's see, Jason Slater, Marbecco, Seattle Kiwi, Steve Erie. Welcome all you guys, glad you're on board. And I'm sharing some of the videos there that I took while I was there in Iceland, and hope you guys enjoyed that. So I'm going to put you back to Not Haggy here, and I'm going to actually take a look and see where I am time-wise. 2 hours and 24 minutes, a little bit longer than I wanted to run. I do have to get at my bunny duty pretty soon, but I just thought I'd share some of that stuff with you guys. And I'm going to see if I can just load up maybe 1 or 2 more of these smaller, shorter videos, and see if they will work, and hopefully we can get things going. I came in late and started viewing from the beginning at 1.5 speed. Just gone up to live. Okay, Jason, boy, you must have heard me talking really fast. Only 146 likes? What? No. Piggy, are you live? There's a lot more than 146 likes right now. We got 289. Make sure you're live on the slider there, Piggy, and refresh or something. Yeah, because we are just about at 300 likes. So it is actually pretty cool. Let's see, 292. Yeah, 296 is what I'm seeing. So if you guys haven't hit that like button yet, please consider doing that. And also, if you are new and you haven't subscribed yet, we actually are watching the live stream here. So what you're seeing on screen right now is the bright light there. That's actually lava flow coming down from upper Fagradalsfjall into Hæðarpunktar, and it's doing its thing. Next time you go to Iceland, I'll be your Sherpa. Fendus, that's a deal. We'll see what we can do with that one, and hopefully that'll be okay. So all good, all good. Okay, let me see if I can load up another video here, and while I'm talking away furiously, and get it on the right screen, and turn that one off. Okay, and get back into the right folder, and make sure I don't show the same ones again here. So let's slide down to the bottom. There we go. And I don't believe this one is as big. Let's see which one that is. Yeah, this was just another one of these. I don't know if I showed this one earlier or not. It looks kind of the same as what we might have had before. But I'm going to throw one in there anyway, and I'll see. Tony, don't even mention that, okay? The more you encourage them, the more it'll happen. So just ignore those, and just thank them for watching the video. And there's always going to be those people that, no matter what, we can't appease them. This was another one of those closer up videos. The flow was slightly different out of it at that point in time, and I thought it was kind of neat. The thing that I wanted to point out here was right dead center on the outside of the cone that we're looking at. That's where our Spitnar was, and that's where it was flowing out, and you can actually see that that was a hole in there. Anyway, I'm going to try to load up another file. Give me a sec. I had some very short files here, so some of them were a little more lengthy, but others were very, very short in duration. Let's see what this one looked like. Oh yeah, this is pulled back a little bit more, and we'll let you see that one. It'll come up in a second. How close to Theater Hill from being completely overtaken by lava? This next video will give you a better idea of what that looks like. So just hang in there. Computer's revving up, and it's going to throw that on, and you can actually see Theater Hill in this one a little bit better. So give it a second or two, and it will start playing. And I think I might have way too many windows open right now on my stuff. I'm trying to close a couple things here to give it more horsepower, and there we go. So this is just a short video, but you can see Theater Hill on the left hand side, and from where the lava is sitting down on the bottom, well, that's already probably about 30 meters right on the edge there, if not more. So I don't know why this thing is having such a hard time. Something was running double time here. Oh, maybe I better turn off the other video as well. Okay, so, but yeah, you can see Theater Hill right here. Whoop. Need to get that whiteboard in the right place. And the cameras were sitting right there, the close-up cam, just so you guys get the idea of where it was. And what we were looking at here was right in here, this area, you know, so you're probably right along the edge, 30 to 50 meters. I'm not sure how much is actually sitting there, but I'm guessing at that. But it is very, very deep. Is it touching the berm? No, it is not. And I will actually load up a picture there and actually show you that. I didn't do video down there. I do have some still shots of the berm, and unfortunately, a couple of my videos, like I said with the other camera, it seems that it doesn't love me and didn't want to record. And that was the one that I was using, and it did not load the files properly. So I'm a little disappointed in the one Sony Action Cam. I had two along. The older one, which is works a lot better. The newer one was the 4K, and it didn't love me. When we visited the flow in the Tephra rain, many meters under lava, yeah, absolutely, it would be way under. Okay, let me see if I can bring up the photo, and I need to change this again so I can actually see these things. Large icons, there we go. And I had some where we can actually see that berm. As soon as I can find it, I will load it up. And difficult part is I got 300 plus photos and plus a bunch of videos on here, so it's a little hard to find everything in a very quick manner, so please bear with me. I think this may be it. No, that's not what I'm looking for. This is not the photo I'm looking for. And for some reason I got all these volcano pictures. I've been not seeing the other ones as well. Let me I may have to open a different viewer here so I can see this real quick. Let me do that. It'll probably be faster for me to do. Okay, let me go back to the beginning here, and then I'll see. I will get to it. And what I will do is for my next video or my next stream, I will get in there and show some of the other neat things that I seen or took photos of, and some of it is a little bit interesting, but it's not so much related to the volcano itself. I'm also going to try loading up a slideshow feature, which is in here, but okay, this is the berm, and let's see if I can find. Oh, that's the other berm. That's the problem. Actually, I did find a couple pictures I do want to load up to give you a little bit more idea of what I was talking about, that culvert that goes underneath by the poor farmer's house. I'm going to note that where those pictures are and give you a little bit more of a close-up view. But I'm still looking for the ones for down at the berm here, so bear with me. I will find them. Just have to keep going here. I took pictures of a lot of different things, and that includes some birds and things like that, so it was pretty neat. Okay, I think I have oh yeah, I have a couple here that we want to share, but okay, I did find one of what that bottom berm looks like, so I did see that one. 6935. Let me go look that one up and load it. Where is it? 6935. That is this guy here. And we'll get that on the screen for you. And anyway, that was a still shot. And we'll put that on. So get on there. Come on. Go, go, go. There. Okay, so that is down at the very southern end of Nátthagi, and of course you can see the berm, and the berm is right here. Whoop, that's a pretty big arrow, but and this is where the lava is. Okay, right there, and then they've got measuring sticks or posts mounted in here that go up and show you the depth. And that's pretty neat. And then the if I recall correctly, the camera is sitting where is it sitting? Somewhere right, I don't even see it in here. I'm sure it's in that picture. I'm not seeing it on my screen here, just a little bit blind, I guess. Might be right here, I don't know. Looking that way, of course. So but that kind of gives you a little bit more of an idea. Up to the road, right in the photo. The road right in the photo? What the heck are you talking about there, Jed? Road up, road to upper right in the photo. The road to the upper right in the photo. The highway is here, if you're looking out for the highway. And that's where the highway went, and that gives you a pretty good idea. So like I say, the berm is here, and I'm surprised. I thought it would have come up in this area more, but it hasn't. So this is a little bit higher land here, so it's kind of neat to see. And I want to see if I can bring up one more picture here that kind of shows a little bit more in that area, and kind of shows the location of the drinking stone. And I think that was very close to these other pictures. Let me see if I can do that without having to split the screen. And what did I say? That was 35. So I've got to be here somewhere. Oh, I need to go up 100 more. All right. There. Hopefully I'll get the right one. And it might be this one. So, okay, I'm going to open that one up. Yeah, I don't know if that's the right one. Nope, that was a little bit too far. But so that your berm in this shot is over on the top left, and then you see the extra flow area down on the bottom. And I'm just I didn't put it on split screen here, so I'm not preloading them. I'm actually just pulling them open as I see them. And I think it might be this one that I want to open. And no, that's the same one. All right, we'll get rid of that. That's just another shot of the berm. You can see it a little bit better in this one, and it's pretty neat. Let's see. Trying to load these up. Like I said, I want to get the actual player working, so that it'll just play them automatically. Anyway, give me a second here. I'll see if I can get the other one working. And I'm gonna have to open that back up on the other screen here, otherwise I won't be able to find it. Let's see, where are we here? Because I did have a picture. You know, and I walked right by the drinking stone, and I didn't take a picture, or close-up picture of it, and I kind of kicked myself in the hiney for that. And I was hoping I would have gotten smart enough to do that, but I didn't. Let's see where to go. No, not there. Got to be here somewhere. Okay, now I lost the darn thing. I lost my picture. Yep, I lost it somewhere. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I guess I'm gonna have to scroll through these and see if I can find it. Now, I also did take some other pictures of, oh, I found it. Okay, 36 is the one I want to load. All right. So I'll try to open that one up real quick. And let's get to it. 36 is this one here. Okay, so yeah, in this photo, the drinking stone, and I'll get my crayons to work in the right spot. Drinking stone is right there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Paulzilla, you're right. I need about 80 monitors. Nap time. Oops, I mean Pepsi time. Yeah, actually I ran over that already. I should have gone for a Pepsi a little while ago. But anyway, that kind of gives you the idea where the drinking stone is, and it'll help you guys out a little bit. Reform BBC, DrFox. Okay, glad to see you're back and okay and safely. Yeah. I'm okay, and I'm COVID-free and all that nice stuff. Got tested at the airport as I came in. They tested me again. So, you know, it kind of throws me for a loop. You got to get tested before you fly, and then they test you when you get back to the airport in Canada. Like, you know, why did I have a COVID test beforehand if they don't accept that as a result? And it's kind of whacked out, but whatever. Dry erase is much easier to use. Yeah, well, I can erase these real easy, so it's not a problem. But anyway, I figured I'd share those things with you guys, and I'm gonna turn it back to our not Haggy, glowing in the dark light. Actually, I was gonna look and see. There's nothing glowing out of the crater as of yet. And this is the MBL view from Meridalier, and we don't see it doing anything, but it's amazing. We still see this lava worker guy right there. The those spots have been lit up ever since we started streaming, so it's amazing to see that that stuff doesn't cool down so quickly. But anyway, on that friendly note, I am going to go have another quick break. And then I think what I'll do is wrap it up. I'll give you another 15-20 minutes after that, and we'll go from there. If we don't see the chart moving up a little bit, then it's going to be a little tough to deal with. You know, I was hoping we were going to have a little bit of lava popping out, but it didn't happen. So tremor's not coming up yet. Yeah, Jed, that's exactly right. So hang in there, guys. I will be back. I'm going to leave it on the not Haggy one, though. And we can look at the bright light. Don't look at the bright light. Put your welding glasses on, and you'll be okay. So yeah, that is where the lava is flowing down from up top, and I will be back in a little while, guys. So don't go away. Keep smiling, and hit that like button if you haven't done that yet. All right, I'll be back. Okay, guys and girls, I turned the microphone back on. I just took a quick break there. I had to go shoot some magpies. And don't worry, when I say shoot magpies, I'm not actually shooting them with a gun. I'm shooting them with an airsoft, which is like a light pellet. It's not going to kill them by any means if it does hit them. But they were bugging BB, and as soon as that happens, I will make sure that I take care and defend BB. And especially when she's sleeping and they're sneaking up on her. And in the meantime, they're also in their food dish and throwing the food all around and stuff like that. So anyway, Duchess of Elements, you were in here, you were asking what that bright light was. That is actually lava, and it is coming down the hill into Nadhagi Valley. And I have a photo that I took while I was there in Iceland, and I will show you that one, and that will help kind of put you in the right place so you can understand where that is. And we'll get that on the screen. And so this is, of course, one of the photos here where you can see of course your crater up top. So this is Theater Hill, and this was Ant Hill over here, as we called it. And this was where the west berm was there, and then the other berm was just off that way. And this area here, you see a little bit of an island of land. That's just about covered completely now. And that bright light that we see is coming from this area right here, and that's lava flowing down into Nadhagi. So hopefully that helps you out with a little bit of the proportions of where we're looking and how that works. Make an enemy of the magpies, enemy for life, Dr. Fox. They will better memorial than us. So okay, yeah, yeah. I know they have different strategies and stuff, but you know they will also torment the rabbit forever if I let them. And this is a good way to get rid of them real quick, and hopefully that gets rid of them. Piggy, are you going to bed? You take care and get some sleep, please. And hopefully everything will work out a little bit better there for, I guess it was your son, or I'm not sure. I wasn't reading the chat fully there, having a hard time seeing everything that's going by while I'm trying to load pictures and things. So, but anyway, just wanted to kind of give you the idea where that bright light is coming from. And good night, Piggy, and hugs and all that nice stuff. Be good. I love gray jays and whistlejacks. Yeah, actually haven't had too many gray jays here, but we have had some blue jays. And when the blue jays come in numbers, the magpies disappear. And it's very interesting. And I've actually only had it a couple of times here where the blue jays come in as a flock, and magpies vanish very quickly. And I guess they don't put up with blue jays. Blue jay's a bigger bird, of course, than the magpie. Aaron Horton also popped in the house, and anyway, welcome to those who have popped in, and really enjoy having you here. But I am going to wrap things up pretty soon. I did start at 4 o'clock, and I did say I was going to run for about 3 hours, and that's kind of where we're headed here, very close to the 3-hour mark. So hopefully you guys understand. I can't do this forever. I do have to go tend to BB and make sure she's all good. Yeah, blue jays can be rather aggressive, but you know, here the blue jays have been very nice to me. I've been out on my balcony, they've landed in the tree. I've, you know, been very nice to them, and they've been very nice to me. And when they come along, like I say, the magpies disappear, so it's pretty good. No, it's your life. What? This is your life now. Oh, yeah, this is my life. Yeah, love the stream, and thank you, Grandma B. Glad you enjoyed what we had here, even though we did not have you know, anything really good lava-wise. I was hoping to have a little bit more action coming out of the volcano, but not to be right now. But that's okay. We can live with what we've got today, and I think it was still a very good stream. I'm still going to see if I can try to recover some video footage off that other camera. I just don't know why I couldn't see it, or it just wasn't there, or it didn't record properly. But the walk that I had along the edge of Nadhagi there would have been very nice to see, because it was definitely worthy of viewing. So tomorrow is another day, so we can definitely give it a shot. So I do thank each and every one of you for popping in tonight. Really do appreciate those people who threw in the super chats. You guys are awesome, and we'll make sure that things get going properly. Carol Peacock, I do have things listed down, and I've been keeping track of what is to be intended for Arizona Snowman. Okay, so we'll make sure that he gets taken care of. Even though he keeps telling me no, and I'm gonna go say yeah, because that's the way I am. Okay, you know, if he's helping out, and what is rightly so shall be. And anyway, good night, chat. Good night, Doc, Snowman, Siggy, Thendis. You have yourself a great night as well, and appreciate having you in the chat, and love having you here. So excellent stuff. And all those others who are here, please, you know, accept my thanks for being here. It is you guys, of course, that make the stream, so each and every one of you deserves a thank you. And please don't be afraid to come back. And tomorrow we're going to try to stream again. And I'm not sure when this thing is going to erupt. It may still be erupting tomorrow at noon. Oh, the magpies are back bugging the bunny. I'm going to have to go rescue the magpie right away. So we'll see what happens. They're not doing good things for my bunny. And they're in the food again, messing it up. So I'm going to get off of here, guys. Good night, everyone. And again, thank you for being here. You take care. And please tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. Good night, everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Bye for now.